Hey you, wait a minute. Are you thinking about saving some money when you purchase land? Well, stick around because I'm Saran Malizim and I'm your trusted realtor right here in the Golden State. And today I am lacing your boots with the pros and the cons when you decide to purchase land, y'all. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna kick this off with the cons because we wanna hear the negatives before we get into the positives when you decide to make your decision. And the first thing that you really should know, buying land may seem like it's cheap, but when you decide to develop, it can be very costly, yo. There's a lot of upfront costs when purchasing land because you have to think about utilities, permits, and the infrastructure. And from a financing perspective, if you're gonna go out and get a loan, minimum if you could read that, is a 20% down payment minimum. It's non-negotiable because this is what lenders practice and what they need. It's within their guidelines for you purchasing land. So there's a lot more money up front when you decide to do that. Plus, number two, location, y'all. See, depending on where you find this land, you have to think about local regulations and zoning, because these play a huge factor in determining what you're able to actually do with this land. Whatever your master plan is, you got to check in to make sure that you can bring it to fruition. So definitely want to check that out. As I mentioned, it's a high upfront cost. We're talking about investments, down payments, and then when you shift over into actually making your offers, you got to think about having engineers come out, architects come out, you got to do percolation tests, you have to have geographical tests. There's a lot of other things that you have to take into consideration because see, the more rural of an area that you're in, you got to think about septic systems, water well systems, and of course, electricity. You have to have the main three things in order for this to be your home. So that's always something that you really want to consider. Now let's go ahead and jump into the positives because we're going to end this on a high, baby. You understand me? And number one, customization. You get to choose your home from the ground to the top. And that is beautiful because it is brand new. You can break it all the way in. You can paint every wall up in that thing if you catch my drift. Yes. So, of course, customization is huge. It's your home. Boom. Build it how you want to. Hello. All right. Number two, right behind that one, is privacy. Come on now. You got some privacy. Privacy. You ain't got to worry about a neighbor on your right, a neighbor to your left. You ain't got to worry about nobody peeking in your backyard when you decide to take a swim or get the skinny dip in. You understand me? Hello. So that is huge. Plus, you can set up your property to completely face away from your neighbors. If you got a neighbor that's got a driveway up on this way, you can have your living room, all your windows facing the whole other direction. Plus, you get to, like I said in the first one, you get to customize it so you get to see the sun rise and the sun set. And you get to choose that because you're paying for it. Hello, yes. Now, number three, boom, the pro is deciding whether or not you're building your dream home. Maybe you're getting into this for an investment, a development, agriculture. Maybe you want to grow some wine vines and do some little wine tasting kind of thing. Maybe you want to have farm animals. You get to choose all of these things. Again, make sure you check with your local regulations and your zoning. But essentially, this is your land to do with whatever you want because you paid the cost. You understand me? Maybe also something else you want to really keep in mind is that when it comes to your financing, there's a lot of different regulations. And if you're going to be building a home out in the middle of nowhere where it's super rural, you have to consider that because commute time, work time, family time, all of these things really matter. Again, there's a lot of upfront costs to this, but it actually means more to you because it is your dream come true. Now look, I'm in the sunny state of California. It's super hot out here. We are in fall and it's hot. It's still hot. We got some Indian summers going on. But look, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, baby. Peace.